Wayo! Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Runar. Hello, Coast. Lovely to see you. Where's that gone? Where's that other window gone? What is this rubbish? There it is. Look at that. Gorgeous. Hello, Sean. Hello, Trevor. When is your chunk birthday? My chunk birthday is in October. My 2-year chunk birthday. Hello, Cake Man. Lovely to see you. Hello, Marty. Oh, and thanks for the gifted Coast. That didn't come up because I was on a different screen. But thank you very much. How you feeling? I am all right. I've had a headache for about 5 days. Been to the doctors. They said it's fine. But if I want it to go away, I need to drink lots of water, eat healthier, be more mindful, massage if I can, put a hot compress on my neck at the back, and reduce my screen time. So I was like, are you sure about the reduced screen time thing? And he was like, yes, I am sure. I was like, damn it. So and I've got an eye test on Thursday to see if it's just my eyesight getting worse. But yeah, he said just chill out a bit, do a bit less until the headaches go away, and then you can go back to normal. So until my headaches stop, I'll only be doing 2 hours, I think, today, and then maybe Thursday, unless I get better. Hello, Tom. Lovely to see you. Just 5.1 mil XP to go for my guess. I know, I'm absolutely powering through. Chocolate milk. 8 months you've been subbed. Beautiful.
Chocolate just subscribed for 8 months. Got wood?
Got wood, exactly. Thank you very much for that. I had to get some sort of blue lenses on my new prescription of glasses to reduce headaches. See, that is maybe what I need to do. Oh, Coast, thanks for the 1 bit. I think I'll have to probably... I might need glasses, is the first thing, but then I might need to have something that helps a bit. Oh, Runar as well. Thank you very much, Runar.
Runar Shark just subscribed for 8 months. Got wood?
Got wood. Do they know about the Beaver? They did not know about the Beaver, which is probably why they told me not to play as much video games. What am I doing? Where am I going? I was doing something. What was it? What was it? Oh, I was going to Crandor. What's the quickest way to Crandor? Have I got to go to... Oh, typing on the wrong screen. That's not helpful. More all wreck, maybe? They've helped tremendously. I'll have to see about the glasses thing because I obviously haven't... I I haven't needed glasses for a long time. I had them for a bit, and then I went back 2 years later for my next checkup, and they basically said, these are actually making your eyesight worse now, so take them off and don't put them back on again. So I was like, fine, okay. Makes no sense to me, but fine. The beaver is causing blindness. The lack of beaver is causing blindness, is what you should be saying. Yeah, these are the UV protection glasses or blue light protection. Yeah, someone, I think actually Bourne was sending me some things for that. Look where we are, chocolate milk. Not on the main screen, on the second screen. Might be a bit small. I'm on Crandall. Whoops. It's been a while since I watched the Series Supreme, but I was just thinking about you the other day. Thought you had given up. Matt, would I? Would I give up? Absolutely not. We're beating this. We're winning it one way or the other. Beaver first hour this time, surely. I hope you're right, because we're still shopping. Yeah, I'm currently at 61.5 million woodcutting XP, Davis. Or is it Davis? We're absolutely powering through. Hello, Riku. Nice to see you. Crandor! We are done with Crandor for now. Hello, Chunky Evil. Lovely to see you. So, a couple of points to mention. Obviously, first of all, we are now officially 3 times dry. So down here, you'll see a tiny little bit of beaver tail poking out for beaver number 4. What a sad, sad day. But, you know, we can't give up hope now. We just can't. Did you do GieliGuessr this week? No, I didn't actually. I've been with these headaches. I've just not thought about it. So sorry to Smurf. I'm looking forward to the I was here moment. Well, I'm hoping it becomes soon, Matt. Hopefully today, in the next couple of hours. Is the music a bit loud today, or is it just my headphones? Beavers do exist. My latest one was off of you. I am very aware, Tom. Thank you for bringing that up again. You meant to collect them in your invent, not print them on screen. I know. I'm trying my best. Have you banked all logs? I have, Davis. I'm going to call you Davis until you correct me. We'll be going back to a bank very shortly, so you can have a look. Wonder if I should start playing a Chunkman again. I had one but stopped long ago. I think it's always the right time to start playing a Chunkman. Always the right time. Hammer, where's your Cox Chunk t-shirt? They're super soft. I know. My Cox Chunk t-shirt is... I've just washed it, actually. But I went to... where is this one? Oh, it's that one over there. Duh. What was I saying? Yeah, I had my... I had my company photo retaken today, and I did think about putting my Coxchunk t-shirt on, but then I thought, if some old person who doesn't like or know anything about video games sees that, they might get a bit upset. This young whippersnapper's got cocks on his t-shirt. I'll have none of that. So I decided to wear this instead. Do you still chop off stream? Of course I do, John. Generally, most of my chopping gets done between Sunday night and Thursday night. And then Friday morning through to Sunday afternoon, I am with Bourne, having fun times and not playing RuneScape constantly because she will be upset. Best elevator music ever. Lo-fi hip-hop is mostly elevator music. Oh, Kos. Do you want to swap a tree type? We can swap a tree type. Oh, I don't have my bloody sword on. Tit. After invent go willows. Alright then, we can do that. Not a problem. Falador Park. All right. I'm surprised that more people don't camp. They're using Shazian. They're way closer to a bank. And tell you right next to it, the Book of the Dead. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it depends on how much runes you've got to throw at the Book of the Dead. But if it's super close, then that makes a lot of sense. Just tell them you love rowing. I can't be dealing with any sort of... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Come on, son. Get your head on the right way around. I did not wear the Coxchunk t-shirt in my company picture. I decided against it at the last second, which is why I'm not wearing it right now. However, I'm going to Birmingham tomorrow for like 3 or 4 hours, so I could wear it then, see if anybody in Birmingham knows chunk-related things. That'd be pretty cool. Personally doing tile locked and task locked. It's fun to me, so you know I'd recommend that one. That does sound good. I like task locked, especially on like mid-game accounts where you don't really know what to do next. I had one that was locked to the wizard tower, which was fun, but I got to roll. I didn't find fun, so I stopped then. Well, that's fair enough. But I mean, my advice to you would be, if you find something that you don't find fun, change it or just backlog it and forget about it. If it's going to be between you quitting the chunk lifestyle or, you know, carrying on with the chunk goals, then I'd always want you to carry on. Always. Washington, play some GieliGuessr. We need to find out from Smurf if it's been updated, because I was supposed to send him stuff and then I got my health problems going on. Why are my ads in Spanish? That is a good question. That is a good question. I did get the beaver on it there, around 200k XP. Right, banned. Banned. Do you ever walk to the fridge and just eat some cheese and then go back to do whatever you were doing? Not generally. I like cheese, but if I'm walking to the fridge, there's a good chance I've got chocolate in there. Completionist. My intention is that the merch could be worn in public without worry. I think they can, but I didn't think that it would be suitable for my company photo. Out in public, absolutely. You should make a Cox Chunk shirt that has your current chunks outlined on it too. That would be quite cool. I like the sound of that. What fletching have you gotten? I've only got 72 because that was the only thing I actually required for this chunk, but we have way more than 99 fletching banked. So we are sorted. If I had friends, I'd love to have a group Iron Man, Chunk Man group. When everyone gets a random chunk, you can go to each other's chunk, just trade using the bank. I mean, if you can, you know, join my Discord, ask around. I'm sure there's some people that are itching to do the same. Hello Gap, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. GieliGuessr looks like it's updated with new locations. Wicked. Well done, Smurf. Absolute top lad. Paul, we could do a prediction. Let's start the prediction and then we'll go straight into some GieliGuessr. Will I get the beaver in the next hour? Yes. For Frodo! I've been watching Lord of the Rings almost every night to go to sleep, so. For Frodo! Or is it no? To Mordor with you. Get off on your 6-month journey. Oh, go away. There you go, 2 minutes. Have I got... Oh, I've got the thing sounds on. Sorry about that. Don't even hear them anymore. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, Hey, it's the unbeaverable guy. Hello, Cuthwolf. Nice to see you again. My fiance and I are going to do a Jurassic movie binge this week. Solid choice. Not really a binge, but one every night. Still solid choice. I love a bit of Jurassic Park. I'm on Insane Duke Succulus. Don't know. Dry Jagex and if there's any solace. No, I never really take solace in other people going dry. I always enjoy it when people get the drops they're after. Quickest way to Niet's not. Oh, no, I keep saying that wrong, but I'm just going to say it that way because I like to say it that way. Niet's not. No, it's not. Niet's not. Liar? Do I even have a liar? I just have a normal liar. Can I use a normal liar? No. I could do friendly boots. That's right. That's probably my best bet. Go to Relica. Oh, I could wait. No, yeah, I can't do that. Run over here. That's all right. Right, let me just get to, let me get this casket and then we'll do some GieliGuessr. Unless you want to watch me open 6 caskets before we do GieliGuessr. Because I do have, this will be casket number 6. Doom, boom, 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 boom. Oh, casket, very good, very good. I've got 1 hard casket and I've got 5 beginners. Do you want to watch some clue openings? Is that interesting? Is that fun? Is that exciting? On my next day off, I'm finally going to knock out the 28 later movies. Absolutely. Very good. Very, very good. I feel it's hard to keep a group of people motivated to do a group Ironman, let alone make it chunk locked. Very true, but if you can at least get 5 people, there's a good chance 3 of them will still be playing. "28 Years Later" is already out. I haven't seen it yet, but I really do want to see it. I don't think Bourne had come with me. I'm going for Brio's Essence, not even close to drop rate yet, alone dry, but it feels like I am. I'm only 3 times dry, but it feels like a lot more. On my meager 175 KC barrels, I went 85 dry and tiny solidarity. We don't like it. We don't like it. Hey, Zabraki, nice to see you again. Max Cape Telly to Relic of POH. Thanks, Zabraki. That's very helpful of you. Appreciate you. Right, let's open some stuff. Let's open some stuff. Has this worked? There we go. Nope, that's not right. That ain't right. Why ain't you right? Oh, that ain't right either. Right. That's better. That looks more right. I'm stood at the same bank. Look at that. That's how much I love Sears Village. We are always at Sears Village Bank. Right. They've added the scroll cases. So we have got 11 out of 13 of the scroll cases. So I'm only waiting on Elite and Master. But I turn all my Elites into Masters, so I'll probably have Master before I have an Elite. But whatever. So that's what we've got. In the beginners, 15 out of 16. I just need frog slippers and we're done. And then hard, I've got a bunch of stuff. I don't know if any of this is important or relevant. I mean, I guess all of these D-hide shields are rare, so one of them would be pretty sweet, or one of these 2 ornament kits would be nice, but not too bad. So let's start with the beginners. Is you ready? We just need frog slippers, so we're listing out. We're listing out for Sea Engineer. That's what we're listing for. Are we ready? No Sea Engineer. No Sea Engineer. No Sea Engineer. Still no Sea Engineer. Come on. Come on, Sea Engineer. Just say something. Right. And then we'll do a reward casket hard. Are we ready? We just want to hear Sea Engineer say something. Anything. Sea Engineer! Come on, man. Fine, 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 fine. We're not bothered. We don't care. We'll get lucky one day, all right? Bum, bum. It'll happen one day. You know, the luck can't be rubbish forever. Someday it has to go our way. Is the Sea Engineer plugin on the Chunk account too? It is. Certainly is. So we know when the Beaver comes, you will hear Sea Engineer scream at me. So let me just set back up to do some fishing on ye old group iron. Fishing Guild. You should do a sound alert for collection log slot completed. What do you mean a sound alert? Because if you chuck 1,000 bits at me it does play the collection log slot sound completed. Right, let's have a look at GieliGuessr. If you do exclamation mark bits, you'll be able to see what. At the minute, I think there's only one thing on there, and it's that. So the reason why I made it 1000 was so people didn't play it all the time, because if people played it all the time, it would lose its, it would lose its meaning. And if it loses its meaning, then when I do finally get the beaver, I might not even notice. So
Collection log slot.
see, you can't do it. We were just we were just talking about it. You can't just do it straight away. Thank you, though. It's very kind of you. Did you hear C Engineer? I did almost pass out next time, for example. I did almost pass out last time someone did it, because I was looking off at this screen and I've got, this is my Group Iron screen. This is my Sir Sabrine screen. So I was over here and then someone played it and I almost died. Man, when that furry guy drops, you're not going to process it for like 12 seconds. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, really. I might cry. I genuinely might cry on camera. Didn't want to hurt your feelings, mate. Right, should we play some GieliGuessr? Apologies. Hello, South Spouse, by the way. I did read that you said hello and then I didn't respond. Here we go. I think Smurfs updated it. We're about to find out anyway. Because I haven't, because I've been a bit poorly. So, sorry to Smurf, but thank you to Smurf if he's done this in my absence. So let's start. We'll go with we'll go for a 5 out of 5 game this time, right? Oh, he has updated it. Look at that. What a good lad. Right, where are we here? I think that this is the Varlamore Museum. I think he's trying to throw us off and make us go for Varrock Museum. Gielinor, probably. I don't know. This could well be Minecraft, you never know. The Grand Museum right here, that's what I reckon. Tutorial Island Museum. Right, if you're not going to be serious, I'll turn this car around and we'll go home. Can we drop the link again? It doesn't want to pull up for me. We could... Hold on. Let me do GieliGuessr. I don't know if the game one does anything, so... There you go. Looks like Varlamore Museum. I think it's Varlamore Museum as well. Hello, Chunk Quest. Lovely to see you. Alcarid for sure. For show, for show. Actually, could be upstairs for Quest Trainer. I remember the rooms being funky. I don't think you can go upstairs in this game, so... Hello, Zulo Pap. Nice to see you. So what do we think, then? Right, there's 2 things here. Looks like there might be one this side. I don't actually know the layout of this place. Oh, you know what? I reckon we are somewhere down here. By the M of museum. There's 2 M's in museum. Or do you mean the capital M? Can't go upstairs in the game. Why? I can go upstairs in the game, but you can't actually go upstairs in this game. I think Smurf got a bit lenient on the no stairs rule, so I wouldn't 100% rule it out. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully he's being also a little bit lenient on the fact that this might not be helpful on whether it's upstairs or downstairs, but okay, we'll take it. Happy with that. So I rescind what I said before, Cuthwolf. You can see screenshots from upstairs, so I don't know. I'm feeling here is probably fairly reasonable. Or is it actually? Sure it's not Alcarid Palace? Well, no, I'm not sure. But does Alcarid Palace have all of these like feet things? Because I'm sure that's a Varlamore specific thing. I don't know. I don't know. Because isn't that a Varlamore specific thing as well? I don't know, I'm quite comfortable that it's somewhere there, personally. Well, actually, because they're... I may have changed my mind all of a sudden. No, I think it's there. I think it's there. That's my guess. So unless anyone has a better guess, isn't that Varrock? No, I think that's supposed to confuse us. Chop tree, idiot. Thank you, Nico. Not Vala. Vala has bricks. Big M wouldn't have an NPC for quests like Little M. I guess you're right, yes. Thank you for the follow, Nico. Pleasure having you here. Well, do you want me to say this side then? Does that... Yeah, this is Alcarid Palace, I think. Well, let's go over there. Whereabouts in here would it be then? Well, we've got three guesses going on here. We've got it's the museum in Varlamore, it's upstairs in Alcarid Palace, or it's Varrock. I don't think it's Varrock because the downstairs doesn't look like this and the upstairs has way more of these, so you have to go in like a, you know, a snake. So I don't think it's Varrock. I think it's Varlamore because of all the different things on the wall, personally. Like, that's a Varlamore thing. I think these table feet are Varlamore things. But if you think it's upstairs in Alcarid Palace, I could be convinced. But the only time I've been upstairs in Alcarid Palace was on RS3. It doesn't look like it in RS3, so... It does contain a desert carpet, so I think it's Alcarid. Alright, let me put this to you then. If you went to a museum in Britain and you saw parts of, you know, the pyramids, for example, would you think you're in Egypt? there would be in Egypt. So I guess my point is that if this has a carpet in it, that does not mean that it's Al Kharid. That could mean that Varlamore has taken a carpet from Al Kharid and taken it to Varlamore to put in their museum. So don't take this carpet as the sign that it's Al Kharid. But a lot more people are saying upstairs in Al Kharid. So where in here would you like me to put it? Middle upstairs? What you mean, like right there? It's Varrock that acquires its antiquities less than ethically. Well, we're going to go for Al Kharid then. Upper left compartment. We can go upper left if you think it's upper left. Like up here somewhere. Maybe it's that somewhere there. Alright then. Shall we send it? Is the Beaver the last task? It is the last task, Tops. And we're working hard for it. Send it? Alright then. We're sending it. We're sending it in Al Kharid. Let's hope it's right, because if this ends up being Varlamore, I'm going for a lie down. Here we go. Oh, I should have put it back to where it was. Very good. Very, very good. Upstairs in Al Kharid. I've not been upstairs in Al Kharid Palace in such a long time, to be fair, so would not have guessed that. It seems a bit weird, though, that Al Kharid would have... Why would they have a carpet in their museum? Is it like an old carpet? Bear in mind, this is designed by the same people who named all the Arabs Ali. That's fair. That is a very fair point. Very fair point. I've never been up there for clue steps either. Hello, Vacant. Nice to see you. Yeah, all right, we'll move on to the next one. If I think about it too hard, I'll implode, I think. There you go, there's another one. This is number 2 vacant. We're on the second one now. How to explain this to a Brit? A lot of places feature local artwork creations, not stuff they steal from other countries. Right, don't make me start this again, okay? Because I'll get mad. I'll get mad again. Just because I'm British does not mean that I stole shit and put it in a museum, okay? I don't care. Take it back. All the stuff we've got in our museums, just take it back. I don't care. I'm not bothered. And secondly, I get about the, local artwork going into museums. But I wouldn't take a chair out of my house and put it in a museum. So it has to have some sort of meaning and value to put it inside a museum. Which is my point. They've got loads of carpets in Al Kharid, so why would you put that in a museum in Al Kharid unless it has some significant meaning? That's what I meant. Anyway, Yanil, you think this is Yanil? I thought this was Ardi, to be honest. Monastery, Yanil for sure. Okay. Oh, where that guy's sick. Right, I think, yeah, okay. So he is in this house, right? That one there? I did fuck this country, it's mine now. You clearly weren't looking after it. If I could take it. We don't need it. I don't want it. I don't care about it. So what are we thinking? It's more... Well, that's the ladder there, so we're talking like there, right? Has Smurf just done all of these upstairs? Is that what we're... Back-to-back upstairs? Yeah, I think we're doing all of them upstairs now. Where's Josh when you need him, right? He'd have been able to guess that one instantly. And we'd get a fun fact along with it as well. 1,000%. All right, then. That's some confidence right there. Are we all happy with that, then? Are we sending it? Oh, Smurf, thank you for the prime.
5 Murph just subscribed with
5 Murph.
I think it's Lumbridge.
Right, well, if Smurf subs for a prime, then we're going to have to go Lumbridge. I can't not now. Just kidding, we want to win. We want to win hard. Send it. Can you imagine if you dropped the ball on a location in Sears Village? Well, we'll find out, because Smurf has been trying to trip me up for a while, so... Right, let's just do it. Send it. 2 out of 2. Bosh. 1,000 out of 1,000. Lovely. Number 3. That looks very familiar. Is that... Downstairs in Temple of Ikov. Karen Castle. Either Karen or Camelot. My initial thoughts were Karen. Personally. Because... when you go to the top floor, isn't the bank like up here? Keep Lefay or whatever it's called. Upstairs in Karen Castle. Is that where the basement has the experiments you create? I don't think so. That's a Tower of Life. I don't think it looks like that. There's a face mask in the right-hand cell furthest towards the back. So what we're saying that it's like down here somewhere. Yeah. Hey, grats on 3x Dry. Thank you, Iron Maiden Killers. Lovely to see you again. Between the O and U in Corrent. What, up here? Or, oh, here. You mean there? Because, I don't know, because this looks like it goes down further, so I was thinking that this is above you in Corrend. Up here. Oh yeah, unless that's the balcony, maybe. That's not a bad shout. There are 3 floors in the castle. Yeah, I think so. We're on the 3rd floor. If this is the bank floor, which means that that one there might be the floor down here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think we can send it if everyone agrees. Send it, send it, send it. Dot above the O. We could put it just slightly in between. That way it will be close enough, I reckon. So let's send it. Why not? Why not. Ooh, 999. It was above the O but further across. We'll take that though. 999. Better than 000, am I right? Right, number 4. Ooh, fancy. That one stumped me completely. Oh, unless it's like miscellanea. Yanil also. Wait, I think I know this one. Ooh, here we go. Somewhere in Ardee. Where would it be in Ardee? Near the church. Upstairs in Ardee, the first building in the agility course. Above Yanil Bar. On the Dragon Heads, it must be some kind of guild or something, maybe a famous adventurer. Are you talking about me? Well, I seem to recall this is one of the caves in the pocket in Gutadorf. Well, someone said the church, which is there. Someone said that it's the agility course house, which is there. We've got Ardee Castle being suggested as well. Isn't Yanil's Bar the Dragon Inn? I'm not sure, but we can have a look. There is an upstairs in the Yanil, in the bar. So if it's Ardee near the church then, whereabouts near the church are we talking? Dragging these nuts in your face. Very funny, Sean. So we're talking this house up here then, somewhere. Somewhere there. I think it's the Yanil Bar. It really is the first agility building. What, here? Does that even have a upstairs? We've got quite a lot of people saying Yanil Bar, but Sean says he's got 9k laps and that it's this house here. Am I going to have to make some sort of executive decision? Alright, and we're all seeming to be flicking to chop treat, idiot. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, we're all believing Sean. Alright then. We're putting our faith in Sean this time. And if we're wrong... Banhammer. Banhammer. I've had 9k beers in the Yanil Bar upstairs. I bet you haven't. Oh, we just logged out of... to Mordor with Sean. Exactly. Off to Mordor you go. Right, let's just go for it then. Let's send it. If this is wrong and it ends up being Yanil, there's going to be a riot. 3, 2. Ooh, it is the house across from that one. But well done, Sean. Well done. Very, very close. That's close enough. They are connected upstairs. Ah, see. Gotcha. Shadow Realm it is. Right, number 5. 5 out of 5. Where is that? I think we could probably guess that's Varlamore. I think it's relatively safe. But where in Varlamore? Can I go to Cirith Ungol or somewhere on the border? The Black Gate? Yeah. I say you could go to Cirith Ungol. I think that's fair. It's close enough to Mordor. Where in Varlamore do you reckon this is? I mean, there's a statue there. But where is there a statue in here? Because I haven't spent much time. By the pond? Oh, you mean like here? Oh, there is water there. You mean like there? Or is that several trees? It's a good question. The house above the altar. Oh, you mean this house here? Oh, so we're like there, is what you're saying. I mean, if we look out across there, you can see another building in the background, which could be that one. With the yew trees and the water. Oh, the bridge is there, look. By the looks of things. So that could be that. Yeah. Also, the famous Sears Bridge is visible on the left there. Very famous. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good shout. I'm happy to go with Drip Quest on this one. Nice drip. I'm happy to send that. I'm happy to absolutely send this to oblivion. We didn't listen to you last time. I'll ride with you on this one. Ride or die, baby. Yeah, are we hitting make guess? Are we sending it? Send it. Send it. Alright then, we'll send it. Here we go. This is to take us up to 4,965 points with 1,000 out of 1,000. Ooh! Smurfs made this harder on purpose. I mean, I guess you can't... Oh, maybe it's just the... Yeah, we might just be a bit too far forward there. Very nice, though, Drip. Very nice. Absolutely smashed that out of the park. Look at that as well. 4,961. I think some of these are a little bit unfair, personally. But we take it. We absolutely take it. Well done, everybody. Claps. Give yourself some pats on the back. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Gio. Nice to see you. Hello, Sean. Just get a beaver. Everyone else has one. I don't know about everyone, but definitely a lot more people than there were when I started. Congratulations on 3 times dry. You did it, Hannibal. Thank you, Rune. You're going to give us a drum solo when Beaver got? Maybe. You never know. Thank you to blah blah. But everyone say thank you to Smurf for, as always, working his absolute little socks off to get us those screenshots in time for the streams. Absolute hero. Absolute hero. Off to make some pottery. This crafting grind won't do itself, unfortunately. No worries, Kos. No, in all seriousness, it has to be here soon. Another 6 months tops. That's a lot of months. Beaver in 10 logs. All right, then. Hello, Richard. Nice to see you again. If you get the beaver and screen isn't in focus, will you try and hide it for a little for the memes? No, I don't think so. I think I'm far too excited about getting the beaver that I don't think I'd be able to hide it. I think I'd be too giddy. I'd be sending the screenshots around to literally everybody. Are you doing big fish grind on the other account? No, I'm just going for 99 fishing in a really AFK method. Clan chat would also spoil it immediately. Oh yeah, absolutely. Even Mod Ash would be the first to get the screenshot. I'll be sending it him on Twitter and being like, "You idiot! You could have given me this months ago." Also, one thing that I was going to mention earlier when I was talking about the 3 times dry on the beaver, we are very, very close to our goal of 145,000 U-logs. Once we hit 145,000 U-logs, we are dry on yew trees and we're dry on oak trees. So I was thinking that maybe maples are the next thing to try. Or I could go back to oaks and try and get 2 times dry on oak trees. You idiot, you should have pressed the no beaver before 50mil XP button. I know, bloody Mod Ash. How long will it take it to process all those logs? Oh, it's gonna, depending on how I have to do it, it's probably gonna take a while. Need that 100k willow stack. I don't know, willows are just a bit too far away from the bank. I don't know. It's a lot of running backwards and forwards. Port question, how many expected beavers can you actually fit on the screen? Something to consider. I mean, 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I might be able to get 90 in here. And if I end up going 90 times dry, I might quit. Silver line is that you will have the resources for 99 farm making, flesh and construction when you get there. I already have the resources for 99 farm making, flesh and construction. Chop tree, idiot. I am. Look. Hello, Turtle Chunks. Lovely to see you. When you play other accounts, do you still feel a special connection to Sears Village because of Sears Supreme? I had a special connection with Sears Village before Sears Supreme because I spent all of my time on the group Iron. Whenever I teleport anywhere, there would be a 90% chance that I'd teleport to Sears Village because it's one of the closest banks to your spawn point. So imagine going 10x try. I don't wanna. Hello, Declol. Lovely to see you. Today is the day, if you ask me. Surely. I think the important thing is you have a special connection with woodcutting now. Yeah, I know. It is. Well, look, I still think it's one of the best skills. It's very, very calm. It's very chill. Mostly AFK if you pick the right tree. So I'm all for it. Oh, I tell you what I can talk about. 100% in PlayStation games, just so you get an update of where I am. Me and Born have mostly completed Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. We did all the Chaos levels. So now it's really just doing the crazy money grind for the storage upgrades, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but there you go. But we do have all the DLCs that we can play, so we can get all the trophies for the DLCs as well while we go for that, which would be nice. Me and Reeve have almost, well, he's completed Elden Ring Night Rain now, but I am very close. 3 more trophies to get, so that's good. I also completed all of the trophies I could get on Dying Light. Hey, Vina Bina! Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Look at that. New follower goal as well. Amazing. Yeah, Dying Light, I'm just left with all the co-op achievements. And apparently no one's playing Dying Light anymore, so we'll have to see about how I can do that. I'm also almost finished with Bug Snacks. I've played a lot of Bug Snacks and it is pretty fun. It started out as like this is alright, but now I'm like, this game's sick. So that's where we're up to. Almost finished with Tiny Tina, Dark Souls, Elden Ring Night Rain, Dying Light, and Bug Snacks. And once at least one of those is finished, which will most likely be Bug Snacks at this point, because I'm that close, we will be starting a new game to 100%. Don't know which one it's going to be yet. I'm thinking Lego Harry Potter years 5 to 7, or 5 to 7. Every now and then I stumble upon your channel and still see you're going at it. Amazing decisions. Dedication, sir. Thank you, Calistine. Very kind of you. So curious about your bank. Well, if you stick around for another 5 or so minutes, you will get to see the bank. Hello, Sean. Did you ever get the special rings when you did Dark Souls 2? What's the special rings? Remind me. I did 100% Dark Souls 2, so I spent a lot of time in that game. Dying Light is the best zombie game ever made. I don't know. I like Left 4 Dead more than I've enjoyed Dying Light, I think. So what is the most useful log to chop? I don't know. Because I would say technically at this point, U is, because I am 72 fletching, 60 fire making, so U's are probably my best one for doing those two. Dead Island was my go-to zombie game. I've not played Dead Island properly, so I might have to try that again at some point. 0 deaths, no bonfire, 1 ring for doing each. No, definitely not. No. Project Zomboid is the best zombie game ever made. I've never played Project Zomboid either, so I can't comment on that one. Do you no longer do forestry events? No, because it takes time away from getting beaver, so I decided to just stop doing them. Morning, Hannibal from Aussie. Wish you best luck for the beaver pet. I keep checking to see if you got it. Thank you, Rayleigh. Very kind of you. Welcome in all the way from Australia. That was my pathetic attempt at an Australian accent. Please don't. Well, people always do really terrible British accents, or I guess English accents to be more specific. And I never get to do accents of other people. So, unfortunately, you have to deal with it. Would you do forestry if it had a chance at beaver? Absolutely. Absolutely. If all the forestry events gave me a chance at beaver, I would do all of them, because it gives me passive XP and another skill, and it gives me stuff to be able to buy things from the forestry shop, etc, etc. And there you go. That is what the bank looks like. The English have bad accents in general. We have a lot of accents. We have regional accents. Do you have a good Scandinavian accent? No. No. I was trying to think in my head of somebody that I know that I could try and imitate. But no, I don't think I'll be able to do it properly. There's no such thing as a terrible English accent. It's just a regional accent you haven't heard yet. Exactly. That's a lot of logs. It certainly is a lot of logs. Actually, I did an update to my thing, the dry calculator. So that is 793,808 logs plus however many we've chopped in the last hour. Oh, what we can do actually, because like I said, I'm only doing 2 hours today because of my headaches. So we're going to end this prediction here with, unfortunately, it was a no to Mordor with you. We did not get the beaver in the last hour. Mordor, off you go. But we'll start a new one for the last hour of the stream. So get your predictions in. Will I get beaver in the next 1 hour? Go, 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 go. Are you doing the Ent event? I am doing the Ent event when it appears, yeah. For some reason I didn't see a beaver in the bank. Curious. No beaver in the bank. Look, if I have to show you again, I'll show you again. There is no beaver. Zero. Look at that. Zero beaver. If that doesn't prove it to you, I don't know what will. A lot of logs, but not a lot of clogs. Hello, Sir Catbong. Thank you for coming in with that enlightening sentence. Just want to be on stream when you get it. Well, ideally, yes. Ideally, I'd love to be on stream when I get the beaver. However, at this point, I just want it. So I don't really care where I am and what I'm doing as long as I get it. Give us your best Lunatar impression. I will absolutely not besmirch the silky smooth voice of Lunatar by attempting an accent. That voice needs to be protected at all costs. Hope you get better soon. It must be bad if the doctor told you to chill. It's fine, you know. They said it's normal. The headaches can last anywhere up to like 15 days. And the best thing to do is just to chill if I want them to go sooner. So I'm trying my best to just chill. How many eggs you got? I think I got a couple of hundred. I don't really have that many because I stopped doing that event for a long time. And then people told me I had to start doing it again. You gotta. Fingers crossed it happens today within the last hour. Let's hope so, Rayleigh. Let's hope so. If not, I'll be back again on Thursday. So if I don't get it before Thursday, there's always then. It's a stealth beaver that doesn't show. That's a new one. It's usually there's a plugin turned on or something, but stealth beaver. That's some quick Photoshop. Well, what can I say? What can I say? I'm a Photoshop expert. Didn't you know that all of my Seer Supreme thumbnails are done by yours truly? I mean, obviously, have you seen them? I want to be watching is what I meant. Oh, absolutely, Peter. If I could get that to happen, I would absolutely make that happen. If I earned enough money from streaming and YouTube videos to quit my job, probably would. And I would probably stream more often and for longer. But fortunately, I don't. You only have 1.4 mil XP to go until you reach my mains beaver. Surely. Let's hope so. Do you have a lot of neck tension? I have so much neck tension. I can feel it right now, like right at the top of my spine. And like even when I touch it, I can feel how tense it is. Okay, do your best Plague Chunk impression. Again, I think Plague Chunk's voice should be protected at all costs, but let's give it a go. Give me some iron brew. Was that close? Did that work? What are these headaches? Must have missed that part earlier. Oh, I've just got tension headaches. And they've just lasted for like 5 days. And I've been to the doctors and they basically just said, don't worry about it. They can last up to like 15 days. You just need to chill out. Stop doing stop screen time, cut it down, drink more water, eat healthier, exercise, but not weightlifting, which is annoying. I've got to do cardio, which is extra annoying. I know a bunch of other stuff, being very mindful, looking after my mental health, all that kind of stuff. So mate, get yourself that one guy that does RS thumbnails as a present when you get Beaver. I'm sure you can make something worthwhile out of it. If you're talking about the Skuld, then absolutely. Skuld has made a lot of my thumbnails, specifically the Zeabound series. He made all the thumbnails for that. He's also making me a new thumbnail for my Minecraft one-off video, which is moving forwards. Hey, MHG, lovely to see you. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate you.
Just subscribed for 3 months. Let's go July 8th, Beaver.
Exactly. We don't want no July 9th, Beaver. That's rubbish. I also struggle with headaches. A lot of neck exercises to help it go away. Yeah, I'm going to have to start doing them. I might get Born to give me more massages. And I will say no more on the matter. Close, maybe racist, more likely. Maybe. And then if that's the case, I apologise profusely to good old Plague. Try saying 32,000 with about 60 rolled R's. I can't roll my R's. I sound like an idiot. Are you recreating Sears Village in Minecraft? You are absolutely correct, Cuthwolf. I am. That sucks. I suffer from migraines occasionally. And it just sucks. Can't imagine having a headache for 5 days. Yeah, it's a bit shit. But got to keep positive. Don't worry about it. Just do all the healthy things that they suggest and then hope that it goes away. Hello, Wasabi. Lovely to see you. Are you doing a chunk locked in Minecraft? No, not quite. I am building Sears Village in Minecraft. Just as an update, I've set it all out. I've started putting in some of the bits for it. The buildings will be going up very shortly. So it's looking good. And I've got about 10 minutes of the video edited. It looks like it's probably going to be about a 40-minute video, which should be fun. Hello, Wait. Nice to see you. Ever thought about being less tense? Yeah, I've thought about it, but it's hard. It's very hard. As a lot of you may know, I have health anxiety. So, unfortunately, when the doctors are like, what I need you to do is relax a bit and your headache might go away, I'm like, I can't because I'm so stressed about it. Wait, was actually right. You were 100% correct. We made it a sub goal that I would make Sears Village in Minecraft, and we reached the sub goal pretty swiftly. I've also got a new sub goal up for, if we reach the new sub goal, I will, for about an hour maybe, I will play Minecraft on stream and continue the build. If we get there before I finish the build, of course. 40 mins of good times. I hope so, Flayan. I hope so. Get the beaver, then you'll have no stress. That is also very true. If I get the beaver, well, no, mate. I might have more stress if I get the beaver because it means that I have to go and actually start editing more videos. And editing videos is stressful, especially when you're like me and you're not that good at it. And you're like, I want to do this. And then you try and figure out how to do that. And it's basically you have to, I don't know. It'd probably be easier to build a rocket. I almost got a beaver in Minecraft, but it was a Bidoof. Are you playing the Pokemon Minecraft? Unresolved health complications, receiving perceived complications can be so stressful. I had an ear thing recently and doctor went, just been nearly deaf for a while and we'll see. It probably won't work worse and turn permanent. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. The thing with me is it's the length. So if I have a headache and it goes away after a couple of hours, fine. If I have a headache and it's still around after 5 days, I'm like, I'm dying. And then I'm so frightened to go to the doctors in case the doctors turn around to me and go, no, you're actually correct, you are dying. So I avoid the doctors when I shouldn't. But this time, after 4 days, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make the silly mistakes again. I'm just going to go to the doctors and see what they say. So I did, and he was like, you're fine, don't worry about it. Hasn't made me feel completely better, but it's made me feel a lot better than I was. Just get the drop, bro. Thank you, Ramen Stone. I will do just that. I'm all okay now, by the way, so I'll channel good health, recovery, energy away. Well, I'm glad you got better. It must have been not only pretty shit to have the problem, but also then to have the doctor be like, you know. Doctor said, play less games, and you said, there must be another way, surely. Yeah, so, obviously, realistically, what he was saying was that because I work all day on a computer, he was basically saying after you finish work, you shouldn't really do any sort of screen time. So what I said to that was, naff that. Instead of doing no screen time after work, I'll just do less screen time after work. But today I got home from work, I lay down on my bed, I got my Headspace app open, and I did day 1 of an anxiety course. So I lay on the bed, did some breathing, did some scanning, all that kind of stuff. And actually, I did it for about 15 minutes. When I opened my eyes at the end of the 15 minutes, I did feel a lot. It felt nice. It felt good to just relax for like 15 minutes and not be doing stuff all the time or worrying about things or whatever. So it was quite nice. And I drank a lot of water today. This is my second bottle of water, so I've almost got through 2 litres of water today. For tea, I had chicken, broccoli and rice with mushrooms and onions. That was also very nice. And I've done my 10,000 steps today as well. So I'm doing all of that so I don't have to play a lot less video games. I'm being overly healthy everywhere else so I can still play video games after work. Yeah, I started planning modded Minecraft with Cobblemon and create while AFK and logs my fletching task and my chunk man. That sounds fun. I've not played much of the modded Minecraft because I play in Bedrock because that's where my forever world is. It's in Bedrock. Try a chiropractor. I've considered going for a massage and seeing if that's going to help first before I go up to chiropractor. But Dr. Lion, there is no such thing as play less game. True. What would he know? He's only a doctor. Yeah, bloody doctor telling me to stop playing video games. Dr. Milk says, get Beaver, headache gone. Right, well, the doctor has spoken. Sounds like a horrid tea. All right then. For dinner, I had chicken, broccoli and rice with mushrooms and onions. And I put some garlic with some salt and pepper on my chicken. It was very nice. Good, you are getting mushrooming healthy. I don't like mushrooms at all. I think they're rubbish. However, if I cut them up small enough and I mask the flavour with all this other stuff, it's fine. Granted, you are working now, so you're fine. True. Should have had some tea with that. I don't drink tea. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I'm pretty boring, to be honest. Pretty boring. My addiction is video games. I have no other addictions. Oh, actually, no, I'm addicted to Pepsi Max Cherry. I really like Pepsi Max Cherry. Oh, I need to drink less Pepsi Max Cherry. No, not boring. You are you, and that's epic. Oh, you're very kind. Wait, thank you. Well, there's your fucking problem right there. Need more drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. I'm terrified of drugs, like completely terrified. Maybe you should try one of those things and see if they cure you. If I was going to do any of those things, it'd probably be tea, I think. Ibuprofen is my favourite drug. I'm not allowed ibuprofen because I've got IBS. It can set my IBS off, so I have to do paracetamol instead, which I have been doing today. I've been taking my paracetamol regularly to make sure that I manage the pain as much as I can. It's not completely working, but I think it's taken the edge off, which is nice. Have you tried luring the beaver with a Max Cherry? The beaver has not allowed my Pepsi Max Cherry, alright. It's mine. Ibuprofen. Oh, I just read that one. I'm rereading things now. Wait, something's going on here. Oh, there we go. Your message has come back now. That's weird. Sorry, I'm Dutch. What's IBS? IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. Essentially, my bowels hate me and it causes pain, discomfort, tightness. It causes issues using the toilet, all sorts. There's just endless stuff. And that I got IBS through anxiety. So I got anxiety first, and then I got IBS through anxiety, which has just caused me years of misery, absolute misery. You know what works better than paracetamol? What's that? Go on. Not KFC gravy. Like, I refer to point A, IBS. IBS means no KFC gravy. I'm having some technical issues right now. People's messages are flicking about. What is going on? Yeah, something's going on here. I might have to refresh this chat. Because right now, whoops. Right now it says... It says Sean said... It's just flipped around again. Something's going on here. It's saying that Sean said to me, sorry, I'm Dutch, what's IBS? Sean is not the person that said that. Wait said that. So why does it say Sean on here? It says wait down there. Right, I'm going to have to refresh this. Something's going on. I need a technical issues screen thing. So when anything goes wrong, I can just flick that up and just be like, technical issues, please stand by. There's a beaver in your PC. And I was going crazy again. Well, maybe, you know, I'm having headaches, so maybe I am going crazy. I think it's fixed now. So Will said, chat. Wait said there's a beaver in your PC. Runar said Hannibal's going crazy again. It's all in the right order. It's all said by the right people. We're back on track. I have a friend with general anxiety and a bunch of other things, but she drinks a ton of tea to help cope. Apparently it's pretty calming. Okay. What kind of tea? Are we just talking like general tea, or are we talking like herbal tea? Irritable beaver syndrome. Very clever. Wait, I didn't say that. Stop it, Runar. Don't scare me. Boom, boom. 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 Oh, I got a big shark. Look at that. I got myself a big shark. Is that my second big shark? Where's big sharks? Are they miscellaneous? Yeah, my second big shark. Look at that. Very cool. Shall we cook it and eat it? I don't know when I got that. I must have got it when I... It's in my last invent slot, so I must have got it just before I went to the bank last time, maybe. I think she generally goes for more flowery teas, but like teas from a tea store kind of tea. Sean with the swap tree type. Where would you like to go, Sean? Loose tea, although I'm sure you can get the same effect with baggy tea. I mean, I don't really drink tea. I guess I could try and drink tea. If you've got any recommendations, I'm all ears. Bury it in the ground and dig it up for eating in half a year's time or something. Grim. What begins in D and ends in ed trees? Use, actually. We can do some use if you'd like. Let's go pop these in the bank. I'm glad you said use, because I was about to tell you how banned dead trees are. It's an Icelandic delicacy, if I recall correctly. I'm not a big fan of like seafood generally. I assume things like shark would come under seafood, as it's food from the sea. But I could be wrong. Surströmming. I think I remember that one. That's the one that smells really, really badly that all the people were doing, like on TikTok and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. After 6 months underground, I reckon I spent more time out of water than in. That's true. That's true. So 6 months. So what that would make it just... would that make it a meat then? Actually, I need to talk to Bourne, because this weekend we're heading out to see her grandma. But on the Friday, when she comes over, we could go out for some food. Because I think I've said this before, but generally I don't really have any hobbies that cost money. So play video games. Most of the video games I play are free, or they're nominal cost, so I don't have to worry about that. Mountain bike, wait, no, we don't want any vocals, thank you. Mountain biking doesn't cost anything really. I mean, it costs a bit to actually get to the place, but generally it's free. And that's really all I do. I guess music is like a passion of mine, so I pay for Spotify, but that's kind of it really. So the money that I have left over after paying all my bills and everything, I spend it on food. That's my thing. And drinking Pepsi Max Cherry, yes, correct, absolutely. But I spend it on food, and because I spend it on food, when Bourne comes over, we usually go out for food somewhere. So last weekend we went to an Italian restaurant, which was in a church. Very good. Very, very good. Very tasty. But this weekend I feel like we should go somewhere different. I don't know where yet, but I'm fancying something different, I think. Land shark steak. That sounds good. Surf and turf combined, like how Jesus is both mortal and divine. Fair. Shark's horrid. At least the smell of it drying is god awful. I went to visit Iceland one year and they had little open huts with sharks drying. The smell was insane. I don't know if I could stand that. Oh, I'm fancying a butter chicken right now. See, I would step up to tikka masala personally. But very good. Very good. It's nice to go out and try some new places to eat at, find those gems out there. Yeah, the place where I live has a lot of those gems, and I haven't actually gone through them all yet. And Bourne is new to the area, so I get to experience all of those gems again because I get to take her. Regarding tea, though, a lot of it really depends on personal taste. There are teas you can find, search online for calming down. I at least get some results by searching calming tea. Very good. I might do that. Calming tea. Oh yeah, I recognise some of these names as well. Ooh, the 20 best teas for anxiety. Anxiety! There's a freebie for you. Knock that one out the park. So this is saying peppermint tea, chamomile tea, lavender tea. Maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll give it a try, see what it does. At this point, I'm willing to try anything because nothing seems to help my anxiety. So. But most tea stores will let you smell the blends if you want a proper one. They could probably also help you if you wanted, although they are more expensive. I think I've got a tea shop nearby. I think. Maybe I could give them a try. Just ask. Because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'll just try the next thing. But well, I'm leaving for work in a sec to go get some kombucha and butter chicken for tea. Very nice. With all the mention of anxiety, I keep hearing dirge in the back of my mind. Why am I getting blasted with people having butter chicken? You've brought it up now. It's out there. Chamomile tea is supposed to be very good for sleeping better. I don't really have overly much trouble going to sleep. I have two things. Obviously, when Born is here, I'm very calm. I feel very safe. So I go to sleep pretty easily. When Born isn't here, I have Lord of the Rings playing, which is my happy place, my safe space. And I generally get to sleep pretty quickly once I've got Lord of the Rings on. Those teas are just teasers. Ah. Maybe a little far-fetched, but fennel tea is the best thing for little kids with sleeping issues. To calm them down at least. Interesting. Peppermint tea for an upset stomach. Oh, maybe peppermint tea is the one to go for. If it's going to help me with my anxiety and my stomach problems at the same time. Although I am curious, if I can battle through this anxiety stuff that I've got going on, will my stomach problems get better once I come out the other side? Big question. No, I just heard someone say something. No. No, thank you. It's my go-to for both those reasons. I will probably put that at the top of my list. Chocolate milk, thank you very much. Probably improve a bit at least. Well, that's really all you can ask for, isn't it? Just a bit of improvement. It actually goes a long way. Maybe the other way around, a happy tummy, happy thoughts. Yeah. I do love a good licorice tea. That's my personal go-to happy tea. Yes, absolutely. Anxiety and stomach gut issues are both symptoms and causes of each other. Vicious cycle. Yeah, I've been in that vicious cycle for almost 6 years now. And I shouldn't put time limits on it. I know, stop putting time limits on things. But, when things go on for a long time, you do tend to focus on it a bit more. But I'm getting there, We're getting there completely. Got to run, but I'm sure Beaver's coming this week. No worries, Sean. Appreciate you being here as always. Have a good one. Although I am Danish. I'll definitely give it a try. I've tried so many things for my anxiety, and some have helped, some haven't. Some have helped and then stopped helping. So I'm always on the lookout for something new to try. And if tea's the thing, then tea's the thing, I'll take it at this point. I tell you what will be a big help though. Getting the Beaver. I did a bunch of therapy to help me get comfortable with it being a normal issue / cycle, and then just went ham on diet, which made my anxiety way better. I've done therapy multiple times now. Multiple times. I guess I'm happy to share this with everybody. It's not necessarily a secret that I'm keeping, but I was diagnosed with complex PTSD. So I think my next steps are EMDR therapy, which, as I understand it, costs a good chunk of money. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out. But yeah, that's where I am in my life. 32 years of age with complex PTSD. And, you know, never been in war or, you know, anything like that. Because that was kind of when they told me I had it, that's my initial response was, I'm not a soldier, I've never been anywhere. And then they had to enlighten me to the fact that you can get PTSD from a lot of things. It's not just people that go out to war. So, hello Airplane, lovely to see you. Not getting Beaver, got him PTSD. I had PTSD a lot, way before I even started my chunk account. Maybe I added to it. What's your full-time employment? I am a landscape architect. I design lovely spaces for people to enjoy. If you spend a lot of time in London, you've more than likely walked through or seen a landscape that I've designed. Or that I've helped design, because, you know, a lot of things are a team effort. Damn, just got nerd logged doing fishing trawler. That is a long time to spend doing fishing trawler, Runa. What was your favourite landscape you designed? I designed a couple's garden, because as a landscape architect, we don't really do gardens because that's what landscape gardeners do. So the only time we ever take on a garden is when it's a millionaire and they want their garden essentially done up with crazy amounts of money. So there was this couple once that asked us to design their garden. Oh god. And we designed their garden, and it was fantastic. It was such a good experience, because generally with clients that you work with, they try and value engineer everything. They try and make everything cheaper. So you go and you say, here's my design, and they go, can we do it for half the price? And then you have to chop it all up and change it all. Whereas when you work for private clients, you know, that was their house, so they wanted it to be as good as it could be. And the fact that they were millionaires obviously helped, because they could just throw money at it. So in that case, I was like, we should do this. And they were like, that's great, but can we make it better? And I was like, absolutely, make it better. Whatever you want, I'll spend as much money on this as you have. So that was quite fun, and I enjoyed that a lot. And we got to really experiment with the designs, because every time I went back to site to see her, she was just like, oh, I've thought we should probably add this thing. So then I got to go back and try and design it in, and yeah, it was fun. That was kind of my favourite one, but we're not allowed to talk about that one because it's a private client. It's their house. They don't want us to put it on the website or anything like that. So name some places and I'll tell you if they suck or not. Well, I mean, I've worked all over the place, all over the country. I've done some projects abroad. I've done loads of things. Hello, Greed King. Lovely to see you. How long until you start getting ads on the YouTube channel and start calling yourself a manscaped architect? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I'm still waiting for somebody to give me the opportunity. Would you consider redesigning the English countryside? That shit is boring as fuck. Needs more mountains and forests. It's not quite the same, unfortunately. We focus more on people. You know, creating places for people to live and for people to enjoy. Capability Brown, yes, Capability Brown. It's big in landscape architecture. People with actual money don't need to penny pinch. That's true. I'll spend as much money as you have. Challenge accepted. Oh, we did. I spent a lot of their money on wild things that they wanted to do. BS 100p forests need to come back to the UK. Proper widespread, dense, non-plantation forests. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think the more trees we have, the better, to be honest. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm a bit surprised to see that you not only have the same headphones as me, but you also use the same replacement ear cups and headband. I got these replacement ear cups because my one absolutely disintegrated, and I just went on Amazon and just picked the first ones I could find. And I was like, these ones look pretty nice, but they are a bit big. Like, this is really wide in comparison to my head, so it makes everything look massive, but I like them. I think it's really comfortable on my ears. Sounds good. Charger cable is a bit annoying because it does the Microsoft ping sound all the time. The Windows pinging sound every time I like move my head slightly. But other than that, soon. Hello, Quad. Lovely to see you. I'm hoping so too. Just need to get that beaver and we're out of here. We're donezo. Bam, 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 bam. Bum, 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 bum. It's still really hot as well. It's 25 degrees in this house. I'm not happy about this. Although the letting agency sent round a contractor to fix my skylight, which is there, because it was leaking. And it was leaking in winter because it was raining. And I told them about it, and it took them until like 2 weeks ago to fix it. So it was lucky that there wasn't massive like floods and downpours since then. Otherwise, there'd be a lot more damage in here than what there was. But he came to fix that for me, and I was talking to him, and he was like, have you opened this before? And I was like, no, I've been here like 9 months at this point, and I've never opened it. And he was like, oh, fair enough, why not? And I was like, because they never gave me anything to open it with. Like, I'd have to climb on all sorts of boxes and stuff to get up to the window. So the guy was kind enough to go away, and he bought me one. And he was like, here you go, you can now open the window. And when I open the window, it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. It makes this room bearable. So I'm living the dream. However, because I'm streaming, I've closed it because there are pigeons and I'm always terrified that a pigeon is just going to come flying in here and I'm going to be chasing it around the room. That might be pretty good for, you know, the clips, me chasing a pigeon around my room, but I don't want to take the risk, so. Nelly has a song about what to do when it's hot indoors. Keep it in your pants, Sean. I will not be taking any of my clothes off. Born will literally sacrifice me to the gods. 25 sounds divine. It's 34 here. I'm dripping sweat just walking to the car. That sounds rough as hell. I had a bird in my living room a few days ago. See that I just can't. It's just be so much stress. Good exposure for you, but not for the pigeon. That'd be incredible content. What do you mean? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's getting really hot in here, so I probably should open it again for a bit. Suddenly I heard a weird sound. Thought it was my wife doing something. Suddenly I see a bird in one of my hanging lamps. Damn pigeons. I have a lot of rabbits in my garden, and when I leave my door open, they sometimes enter. Oh, that's cute. Rabbits are cute. Pigeons are not. Pigeons are annoying. All right, what I'll do is I'm gonna go and open it, let some fresh air in. Might help actually with my headache if I have some fresh air in here instead of this stuffy 25-degree rubbish. Oh. Hello. Look, I've got. Can you hear me? I've got my stick. Look at this. I've got my big stick. Look at that. Expertly done. And if I stand here, you can't really see because I'm off camera, but if I stand right here, I get a nice breeze. Lovely bit of breeze. You got a big stick. Watch out, he's got a stick. Yeah, you be careful. I've been known to attack when provoked. Legs reveal. I mean, before I started streaming, I was literally sat here in a vest top and my boxers, and I was like, I'm going to put some joggers on just in case. And I'm lucky I did, because I just stood up, and if I'd forgot that I was not wearing any joggers, you would have seen me in my boxers. And that would have been a clippable moment, for sure. It's like when you're working from home and you put a nice top on and you just sit there in your boxers, and then you stand up by accident and everyone sees you in your boxers. It's one of those kind of moments. Auto retaliate on. Yeah, I do have auto retaliate on. In that case, we could almost see the big stick. I think that's probably against Twitch terms of service, sadly. Is it? I don't think it. Well, maybe it is. I thought maybe you. No, I don't think it is, right? Because didn't Twitch relax their terms of services thing? They relaxed it a lot when they were like, basically, you can get all your bits out as long as they're covered with, you know, like black bars and stuff. But I thought when they reverted that, they still made it not completely, so, you know, people can sit there in bikinis and stuff. I can sit here in my boxers, surely. I don't know, I think iShow Speed got restricted because something flashed accidentally. Well, I won't be flashing anything accidentally. I will be doing it completely on purpose. I mean, I mean, intent's probably a factor as well. It's not like you open and close it all the time. True. Very true. Finster did also, maybe. I'm sure those things are probably clipped out there somewhere. I really do need to get my eyes tested just in case it's a vision issue. Because I've worn glasses before. And I don't mind wearing glasses. I'm not going to be absolutely never going to do contact lenses, but I don't mind wearing glasses. So I might go on. I'm going to go on Thursday, see what they say. If they're like, you need glasses, then next week you might see me in a nice new pair. Hello. What do you reckon? What do you think I look like with glasses, eh? Hello. I don't think I got my old glasses. I must have chucked them away. Having glasses would be very seer-like. Do you think so? I think I wouldn't look too bad in glasses. Oh, another update for you. This is very exciting. Now that my company has moved to a different regime, I've asked the new boss if he would be bothered if I got a hand tattoo, and he said absolutely not. Go for it. So I'm going to speak to my tattooist, and I'm going to get this hand tattooed. Finally, I've been waiting for so many years to get it done. So it's going to be continuation from the zombie arm, so it'll be zombie related. Don't know what yet. I reckon you should get prescription lenses for those theatre binoculars. It's because the seers are all nerds. Bloody nerds. Gardenscaping Mordor. That sounds cool, actually. I like that. It's not going to be a beaver. It's not going to be a beaver or a zombie beaver or a zombie beaver. It's going to be none of those. I don't know what it's going to be yet. It's going to be zombie related. The beaver tattoo is going to be saved for when I actually get the beaver pet, and that will go on my video game arm. Hand tattoos are uncomfortable as fuck. Have fun. It'll be fine. I've had the same tattooist for 10 years, so he's very used to my way of complaining. Because the way that I complain, I don't make lots of sounds. I don't make lots of grumbles. What I do is I go, how long do you think we've got left? How long do you think we've got left? Do you think we're near the white yet? Are you going to be doing the highlights yet? How long do you think we've got left? Speaking of Zombiever, have you seen that movie? I've not seen Zombiever, but I have heard about it. A zombie oak tree. Are we there yet, behaviour? Exactly. I am exactly like that. But he's known me for 10 years. He's tattooed me for 10 years. He's done all of this arm. He's done all of that arm. So he knows me very well. So he knows to expect that when I turn up, I'm going to be like, how long do you think we're going to be? You better quiet down. I'm turning this tattoo gun around. It's brilliantly fun. I might have to give it a watch at some point. I might have to. My first tattoo had a part that went over my spine. I just sweated so profusely during the whole thing that he had to stop halfway through and have me come back another week. Look, I'm a big advocate for it's not wimpish. It's not, unmanly whatever you want to call it, to just be like, this hurts and I am now finished. I think everybody, regardless of who you are, how old you are, what gender you are, how strong you think you are, I'm a big advocate for being like, this hurts now. I am finished. Thank you very much. I'm going home. I've never got to that point yet, but I'm very confident in the fact that if it gets to that point, I will just be like, look, I'm done now, all right? So please turn that tattoo gun off. I'm getting up, put some stuff on me, and I'm going home. Like, it's stupid, but man, it's fun. I will give it a watch. I will. But I have to listen to the doctor's orders. So unfortunately, we're going to have to end the stream here. I'm going to go and lie down and relax for a bit. And hopefully before Thursday, I'm back to normal. But if not, we'll be doing the same thing on Thursday. A couple of hours streaming, chopping trees, having some fun. But what I think we should do is I think we should go and see our friend Tom. He's trying to reach Twitch partner still. Just as a thing, just so you know, he's probably going to explain this when we get there, but when I raid him, that doesn't count towards his numbers. What you have to do is in the link at the top, it will say twitch.tv/agiletom, but then it will say / and some other bits. You just need to delete those other bits, so it just says twitch.tv/agiletom, and then just press enter or whatever to redo it. Oh, look at this. Let's do this first before we go. But that, when you do that, when you get rid of that little bit, it then counts as one of his viewers. So please do that for Tom, because he is trying to get Twitch partner, and he's obviously done a lot of hard work to get where he is, and I think he should be rewarded. But let's very quickly do this, see if we get a stale baguette, and then we can go and see our good friend Tom. But while I'm doing this, thank you so much, as always, for you spending your time here. I know how valuable it is, and I do really appreciate it. Stale baguette. Oh, flyer! We're going to Bob's Brilliant Axes, you... Bob, you idiot! But yeah, I hope you had fun, and I will be back on Thursday. It will either be a 2-hour stream if I'm still struggling with my headaches, or if I'm all better, we'll be back to 4 hours, do a full evening. So, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you YouTube peeps. You are beautiful as always. And for all you amazing Twitch people, we're going to go and see our friend Tom. So thank you all again. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thanks for spending all your time with me. You could be doing anything, but you're here watching me chop trees. So thank you. See you next time.